So let's talk a little bit about object visual schedules. As a reminder, visual schedules sequence activities for a certain period of time. Some examples of what we can use visual schedules for are for daily schedule, a morning meeting schedule, a lunchroom schedule, an arrival schedule, bathroom schedule, going home schedule, and independent work schedule. So what is the purpose of visual schedules? First, to increase on-task behavior, decrease frustration and anxiety, facilitate smooth transitions, enhance acquisition of new skills, develop independence and resulting self-esteem, promote self-management, and complete self-help tasks at home and at school. Let's always keep in mind that one of our general assumptions when working with students with ASD is that our students are visual learners. So visual schedules is something that we should be implementing for them, as it has shown to have many positive outcomes for students. So what is an object schedule? An object schedule is the most basic and concrete type of schedule. You use actual objects as the cue of what activities are to come. This is good for individuals with visual impairments, intellectual disabilities, and early learners. You can choose actual objects used in the activities or objects that signify or represent the activity. So we're going to look at some examples, and you will see that even when objects are used as the primary way to depict an activity, they are also paired with picture icons or photos and words to help the individual to begin to recognize pictures. So you see, this is an example of a tactile picture schedule. So it, like mentioned earlier, it has a picture and words, but it also has the actual object that represents that schedule. So for arts and crafts, there's a piece of putty. For library, there's a mini book. For a guidance lesson, there's a fuzzy ball. For PE, there's a ball. For music, it's a representation of a maraca. Looks like a microphone, a maraca. Here's an example. This one has symbolic representation. So for unpack and arrival, there's a zipper. Morning meeting, there's a circle, kind of looks like a rock. A B for breakfast. And as we move around, an L for lunch. You can see for art, there's some texture, there's paint. For music, there's a bell. For pack up and buzz, there's something else. So this is a symbolic representation, but it is an object schedule. This one uses actual objects. And so this one is kind of like a first, next, then last. So first the ball, then crayons, meaning we paint, then a cup, we drink, and then we're going on a bear hunt. Here's another example of an object schedule that uses actual objects. And so this one is mealtime, has a fork, wipe face, it has a wipe, brush teeth, it has a toothbrush, comb hair, it has an actual comb. So it has the actual objects. Again, if you can see, this example also has pictures and words. Here's another example, and this is the actual objects, and these are in Glad containers lined up. So the first one has a Sharpie, then a car, then blocks, then a spoon for eating, and then a ball. So it kind of sequences the activities, and it has the objects in what's to happen in the schedule. Here's another example, and this one has a combination of real objects like the diaper and symbolic objects like the rubber duck for bath. And there's a combination of both, but it's also in sequence. If you can see by the picture, you can tear it off when it is completed. To learn more about visual schedules and to see some more examples of object schedules, visit our Canvas course Overview of ASD and Essential Supports and look under Visual Supports, and that will give you a lot of examples, strategy guides, videos, and links to other resources that can help you implement a visual schedule with your students.